Hi everyone, I hope you're having a good day. So it's been a long time since I made a video, and as you know, right now I'm still getting shots in my eyes. I have an appointment on Monday and I've got new glasses. Now you'll see this better than I do because right now in the distance through the glasses is still blurry. The same, a little bit worse than without, but up close is good until I get to a certain point, and then like if I was to lean in like this, I could see you good through the bifocal part of it. But anyway, so I ordered another one of my journals that you can write in, and well, my great niece knows what the package looks like when it comes, and she's asked for the sunflower one. But even though she's asked for the sunflower one, every one I order, she wants to take it herself. And so today, package came for this one here. Now, this one here is one that I had to turn upside down to get it to, show on there, because it's not a portrait thing, it's a landscape view. And so I turned it upside down, and you can see it from there if you want to look at the picture. And if you wanted to, just if you open it up, it's regular like this, because I had to, so it's just all blank pages, lined blank pages in there. They won't let me do blank pages. It doesn't like to do it. I have tried to make a sketchbook with blank pages, and it rejected it. So hey, Amazon, if you are thinking about things and you see this video and you happen to learn that, oh, somebody wanted to make a book with just all blank pages in it to be a sketchbook, artists would buy that, by the way, and they would love to buy somebody else's art and use it to draw in rather than just write. So this is great for writers, budding young authors who just want to write down their ideas, someone who's just wanting to sketch, put something important in here. But if I could make a book with the all blank pages for a sketchbook, that would be even better. On the back of this one, I have the title cover photo. I write that cover photo. That means the front. Of course, you know that. At the beach, March 2013, 11 by 14 mixed media painting. Now, I no longer have this painting. I don't remember if I gave it away or I sold it, but I know one of those two happened, and I just don't remember who got it. So if you know who got it, let me know. I'd be loving. Now, the drawing in this one, before I read the back, I'll tell you, you can see what looks like seashells painted over. They are seashells glued onto the mixed media drawing. It's a mixed media, the original. And there was seashells, and I even glued pencil shavings into where the waves were to give it texture and depth. More than just for the fun of it, And believe it or not, yes, this flower, once upon a time, back in 2011, did exist. It grew from seeds that I was given to experiment to grow. Someone who crossbred some morning glories, and it grew star-shaped. And I thought that was neat. But the thing that happened with it is that when I first planted one seed, we had a bad storm, and it killed the plant that was coming up, and I had to get more seeds. And in the more seeds was that one. By the time it bloomed, it was fall time, and they didn't have time to make seeds to reproduce themselves. So it didn't make it. It just lived 1 year and then it was gone. But it was a beautiful star-shaped morning glory. And most of the time morning glories are more round, but that one was star-shaped, more like that one right there. So anyway, let me read you what is written on the back of this, the story on the back about the artwork. In 2011, I was given some uncommon morning glory seeds. Now, they were the bigger ones. They weren't the common variety, the kind that grows from weeds easily. But I don't have that written down here. So in 2011, I was given some uncommon morning glory seeds to grow. We had a hailstorm that caused me to replant some of the seeds later in the season. Later in the season. One that bloomed in the fall was very unique, star-shaped. However, it bloomed too late to grow viable seeds. I was making mixed media paintings in 2012-2013 time frame. Of course, I'm saying this slower than I would be reading it if you were reading it in there. I decided to design the mixed media painting using pencil shaving and seashells to give the painting texture and depth. I didn't put that down there. Thus, the beach and waves. I used acrylic, oil paint, glitter, watercolor, and even chalk pastels in this mixed media painting. I sold the original, or gave it away, I didn't write that, and no longer have it. So that is there. So, anyway, a little bit of glue. There was tiny little bit of glue, but it came off easily. I'm guessing that's the glue from where they were building and putting it together, because when you order one of these, bear in mind they have to print it after you've ordered it. And I have about 22 to 23 other drawings that I have now got in my Amazon account. And if you want to find these journals that have my artwork and the story about the artwork on the back, what you do is you look up art by Sharon Cloud, and you should be able to find different ones in that search and pick what you want. Now, this hardcover has back-to-back 300 pages. The paperback has about 150 pages back-to-back. And so this is much thicker than the paperback will be. The paperback is $14.95 plus shipping, and this one is $27 plus shipping. That's for the U.S. There's different prices on each of the different websites that offer it throughout the other part of the world. So you can order this if you're in a different part of the world, like Australia or Canada, places like that. I think there's a Spanish one. I'm not sure if that's Mexico or if it's another Spanish country of Spain. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've seen there's some Chinese ones. I don't know which one. There's some that have the Chinese language, and I've looked on them and at them, but I don't really know exactly where in the world that the Amazon is located. So anyway, so here's this one. If you want to have a check and check out my page on Amazon, you can look at my author page to find more of my work. I do have the crochet book about under the sea crochet, and it's also available on Kindle. And I don't think I could put this on Kindle. I haven't tried because, it's got blank line pages inside, and I don't think Kindle would like that. I don't think until they actually have a Kindle app where you can write something inside the pages on the Kindle, I don't think they're going to offer that. Who knows? Maybe one day they'll have an interactive Kindle where you could do that. That's a thought too, Amazon. Anyway, so get you a journal. Give it to your budding writer. Have them write their story of their next new book inside a pretty beautiful book with my artwork on it. Isn't that great? So when I was younger, I wanted to be an author, but I didn't really think I was more art talent. And so that's why I've been able to write the crochet book, because I have that. But I don't want to write a really big book because, you have to have all kinds of little plot things in that. But anyway, so there's that. And yes, my niece brought me this in here today. to me, I had 2 packages. One was a Balbin mold from Walmart, and this one, this book, and she knows what the book this was. She knew what it looked like, so she gives me the Balbin one, and decides to leave the room with the box with this in it. That's how much she likes these, that she wants to grab them and keep them. And she's already told me she wants the book with the sunflower in it. One of my sunflower paintings that I have recently finished, that I've now got on my website too. I'm working on getting under review the one with the bearded irises. And so soon the ones with the, the bearded irises I think are live. I think it's the tulips that are in review. So soon I'll have all 6 of them 9x12 bumblebee drawings up in a journal form. So anyway, thank you for watching. And of course, my name is Sharon. And by the way, art by Sharon Cloud. So Sharon Cloud, yes, that's my name. And you can subscribe and like, and just give me a comment about what you think about my idea to turn my artwork into journals for people to write in. So, bye now.